YS. Shots fired was at approximately 8:01 p.m. Involved officer, Officer Brendan Burbrink. He's 33 years old and has been with the LVMPD since April of 2015. In this incident, Officer Burbrink was armed with a Smith & Wesson MP15 .223 rifle equipped with optics and a tactical light. Investigation revealed he fired 4 rounds during this incident. Underdown's weapon, a Glock 43 9mm handgun, 1 round in the chamber and 4 in the magazine. No rounds were fired. Underdown's criminal history, destroying crops, trees, or shrubs, LVMPD 2016, petty larceny, LVMPD 2015, DUI, LVMPD 2001, larceny, Virginia, larceny auto also occurred in Virginia. On Tuesday, May 14th at approximately 5:29 p.m., LVMPD dispatch received a call from a residence of 3141 Bel Air Drive, advising that she was involved in a verbal argument with her husband, later identified as Underdown. The female stated both parties had been drinking and that the argument was not physical in nature. However, Underdown owned firearms and held one to her head previously. At approximately 7:03 p.m., patrol units were dispatched to the call and arrived at approximately 7:08 p.m. The first arriving unit contacted the female half. The female was suffering from facial injuries, including a black eye. Through their investigation, officers determined that Underdown had battered his wife and established probable cause to arrest him for domestic violence. The officers called Underdown on the phone and asked him to come out of the house with his hands up, but he hung up on them. Underdown then exited the residence and began cursing at officers while holding a handgun in his right hand. Officers on the ground as well as the air unit officers saw the gun in Underdown's hand. As he continued to yell obscenities at the officers, Underdown put the handgun under his chin several times and told officers to shoot him. Officer Burbrink deployed his rifle and went to the next-door neighbor's yard with 2 other officers. Officer Burbrink and the officers were on the other side of the wall that separates Underdown's house from the neighbor. Underdown continued to yell obscenities at the officers and refused to drop his gun. Initially, Underdown did not appear to be aware of Officer Burbrink's team located behind the wall. As Underdown was walking around his yard, he walked by Officer Burbrink, then suddenly raised a firearm and pointed it at Officer Burbrink and the 2 other officers. Officer Burbrink fired 4 rounds at Underdown, striking him once. Underdown fell to the ground, and officers formed a team to move up, render aid, and take him into custody. Officers approached and summoned medical attention. Underdown was pronounced deceased on the scene by